It's 6 a.m. and I'm already behind. It's 6 p.m. I'm still at the office doing my work. It's 11 p.m. I cannot shut my mind down to go to sleep. It's 3 a.m. I wake up and I start thinking about all of the things I need to do coming up. Anybody relate to this? So, hence the book. Hence, a couple months later, I left the company of my own volition, and I wanted to start my own company. And one of the things that I began doing from a consulting standpoint was working with people specifically on productivity, because I knew how to focus. I knew how to be productive. There was just times when I didn't say no when I should have. So today, what I want to share with you are some stories, some techniques, some strategies, but I really want you to think about, your productivity and what it means in your life. Because ultimately, we end up not having a good life if we always feel like we're behind. So are we ready to get started? All right, let's go. So here's the hourglass. That's me in the hourglass with the sand dripping on my head, and I feel like I'm drowning. And what you don't know is the sand in the bottom, that's quicksand, and we're constantly trying to get out of that, right? So here, if we did a close-up in that video or that picture, that would be my face of trying to, get a handle on my day. I call that my woman with hair on fire. Does anybody relate to that? So not to leave the men out in the room, like, okay, we're going to pull our hair out. We're going to say, please help. And so this is a really powerful thing to think about. Are we stuck in that hourglass and we don't really know where we're going? Is this true for some of you, where we have, too much stuff to do and the time has run out, if that makes sense? So one of the things that makes the Business Insight series powerful is that we have some awesome people in the room of different businesses, different levels within the organization. So one of the things I promise you is we're going to do some talking around the table and with doing some fun things this morning. Is that okay with everyone? Yes. Okay, good. This is generally how we look at our day. And we have a lot of stuff to do, but we just don't have enough time. Now, one of the things, I have a philosophy about, how we look at time. And my belief is, if I were to teach you 3 more time management techniques, would it really make a difference? It might not, because you might be so overwhelmed with this situation, you're not ready to receive that in. So I like to take it back a couple of steps, that it's really your productive mindset. How do you look at productivity and how do you approach it on a day-to-day basis? Because if you think about it, we have an overwhelming workload, we have conflicting priorities, we have way too much to do. Does everybody kind of relate with that? And so, but at the end of the day, what do we want? What we want is personal satisfaction. We want to go to bed at the end of the day and say, you know what? This is Marty talking to herself. You know what, Marty? I had a great day. I got done what I really needed to get done, and I'm ready to go to sleep. And you turn the brain off and you're ready to go. Really, it's not about productivity and getting more stuff done. It's really, at the end of the day, being satisfied that you, in fact, have accomplished what you wanted to accomplish.